So this is basically the animal drawing series. So I will tell you how you can do the gesture drawing practice, how you can do the detail drawing practice. So that kind of stuff I'm going to explain you. And basically this kind of rapid sketching. So you can see here I just draw this dog with a different angle and the very rapid line. So very quickly, very roughly, you can see the this kind of sketch very with the motion kind of stuff actually, each and every sketch. So these kind of sketches are very important when you want to do the more practice and you need to make your hand free. So if you do this kind of rapid sketching, so you can draw anything very fast and quickly. Also this will helpful for the animation or character drawing or that kind of stuff. So I'll explain all these things very easy and simple way. So I'll just going to show you this page, how you can draw the bull with the different some thumbnail sketches. Like we will do 4, 5 or 6 sketches over here, and which will be useful for you to use in anywhere actually, in your memory drawing, in your art, or even in your composition, something like that. So let's begin. So I have few references which I just taken as a photographs, and just we are going to draw that. So first thing, the very important part is like when you do this kind of rapid drawing, you should not look into 100% detail of your sketch. So basically that we are going to just getting the structure on our paper. So see, I'm just putting some few basic shapes and just outlining the stuff, what is where actually. And this is the ground line actually, and you can see this. You can see this angle actually. So bull's heads, and just to mention or angling this. So basically if you see any Indian bull, so they have few characteristics actually. So this below of his head, this is the part which will be give that characteristics, and this is his horn. So this is this will be give more and more characteristics. And even though I put this line as a straight, but here it is like few characteristics we need to add. And this is the part actually, this part, this is the part which will be depict this as a bull. You can see very basic few lines we have added over here, and this turn into our drawing into bull actually. So then this is this here, over here we added, and now we need to do. So another characteristics is this in the top you can see this kind of washing. In Marathi we call washing, but I don't know the English exact word since I'm not an English native speaker. So just bear me about that. Some of the things which I am going to explain you this video in English, because lots of the viewers all over world, they are watching my channel. So it is for communicating I'm using this language, so it will be to understand everybody to what I want to explain. And see, we just adding few details lines over here. So this is the way actually very rough and rapid drawing is very important when you do the this practice. Okay, this is the what we are doing. We are not doing the detailed drawing at the moment. We just want to grab that the sketch, or grab that the basic structure of this bull on paper. So you can see this leg pass is leg part actually. You need to mark it that actually, and then I just mark this ground line. So this is also one characteristics in Indian bull, have this legs size is more as per to other bulls actually. This is properly, and this is will add that characteristics, and that is Indian bulls most of the call Khilari Baila or something like that. That is not that muscular as the foreign bulls actually. So we call bails for that, or bull, or bail something in Hindi. So and then we just adding few shades and lines over here. So you can see the proportion of this bull we try to capture very quickly over here, and very suggestive lines we have added over here. So see, this is the two sketch I have created as very rough level. So we will play with some angles now actually, different angle for this bull. So this is the one sketch we completed. Now we just going to create few more sketches, few more action. So the next sketch which I'm going to show you, so this is the little bit 3/4 view of this bull. His head is in down actually, and he's eating that grass or whatever it is there in the ground to given him to eat. So Indian bull most of the time eat the dry grass, which is this farmer is collecting throughout the year and keeping with them, and then throughout the year they will use that dry grass to feed them. So you can see, I want to just get the perspective lines over here. So this is which I'm adding few lines over here, which will be give more perspective, and it will give the exact three-dimensional look to our sketch. And see, this is the round which I'm playing with actually. In head, everywhere there is a few basic shapes which I'm adding, and you can see this is again the shape. So with this shape we can quickly get that character, and it is easy way to remember next time we will do the drawing by memory. So basically this basic shapes practice we do lot of in animations actually. Whoever going through that classical animation, they must be knowing. So this is the technique, because we need to do thousands of drawing in the less time of span, and that is, in that case everybody should need to have that kind of quick sketching and other practice. So in that, keeping drawing basic shape is very one of the easiest method, so which will be remember us to and draw easily the same character again and again. So that's why we convert each and every character into basic shape. And you can see very rough lines I'm using over here. I'm not doing any kind of detailing, but to still try to get that the character or that particular sketch on the paper. So very rough actually. So that's why you need to keep your lines very rough and rapid. You can do detailed drawing whenever you have the time, more time and all this stuff. So, and then to adding characteristics, I'm showing is still going with some force like this. So you can see another point is the line of action. So you can see this bull have some line of action, so it is creating mood of that character. So now we will move to another new sketch. So this is another bull which tighten with the rope actually. So what I will do and when you do this kind of practice, you need to try to use the entire paper actually. So once you use the entire paper, so you will get lot of sketches in the same paper, and you can compare that sketches like what is went wrong or where you need to improve a little bit more. So see, I'm just adding, see this one block over here, and then this is the another block over here. Okay, because this bull is in this perspective, and then this another block over here. So you can see these three blocks, and then we just want to suggestive legs over here, and the back side legs over here, and this is the tighten of these things. Now the next level, we just want to add the bull characteristics. So that has this on which we adding into top, that is give characteristic shing, what we call it in Marathi, it's a shing, biology shing. So that will give more characteristics. And this is his mouth area, and this is tightened with the rope actually. And then if you go in the whatever it is there in the this part, actually this part going to this perspective, so that is there in the behind, and it will be touch over here. So this is this view. If you compare into box, this is 3/4 perspective actually. So this is the 3/4 perspective. So I'm trying to put this, get this perspective in our drawing. So this is very important. Like when you do the different angle for a bull, so this perspective give the depth for your character actually. So without that, your sketching looks very flat, and that's why this kind of perspectiveness is very important to add this kind of sketch. And you can see very roughly we have drawn this bull with we utilize this space actually, and we draw that. So very similar way, very small sketches also we can cover up with this, very quick and rapid we can do that over here. So this is another sketch actually. This is going more in the perspective, and see this is the suggestive line. This much is enough actually too, and top of it we can add any character output. So this is the basic structure or skeleton I can say, and this skeleton is very important when do the animation. And there is another subject called memory drawing. So there you can use this kind of skeleton practice, so which will be, you can reproduce that drawing very quickly with the next time whenever you want to reproduce that. So after your lot of request, I started doing video. Most of my video will come into time-lapse format like speed drawing, but I slowly started doing normal video, so where I'm going to explain you this entire process how you can draw. So we will going with little bit more detail on this page actually. So where I'm going to take some time and try to do little, not that much of detail, but little more detail for the drawing. So here I'm going to draw a little bit big, so you will get the idea about it. So as I said, I'll draw with some basics lines. First is see, this is this shape and this shape. Okay, this shape is giving character, and then again the another shape which is going out, which is going out a little bit, and again it is coming in. And this part is this again the one box you can see over here. You can observe the another box over here. So, and this is this part is for is here. So then on top of it you can see this area, and this bracket we are going to keep his eyes. Okay, then this is the basic structure of it actually. And this horn always start from here, like here. So then you can, based on your characteristic, you can show the small or big, how much height you want based on the perspective angle. And this, since this is looking to the camera and the body is little bit behind that. So again we are going to add this rectangle to get that, and then again for these legs we are adding this. So you see this rectangle with the few triangles and rectangle compositions, and again this is rectangle, triangle and compositions, and this is the mouth below part actually. I don't know the English word what it called. So that added over here, and Then this rectangle go into perspective over here, and it will be connecting through the another rectangle, something in the back actually. And then it is this part is standing a little bit, like front is written little bit height and this part is going little bit down, but with the perspective line it will go something like this. And then it is the leg part which is going to come over here, and this leg part is going to come over here. And to get characteristics I'll just going to show the tail part. So you can see the basic structure of this drawing which we cover over here. So that is the intention actually, which we just want to grab that. And now we will go with the more detail actually. We will add that characteristics. So we will start with the eyes actually, and then we are adding few more detail point over here. So inside here it is this looking, we are adding some shades and light while doing this kind of drawing. And then this is the this lines will give more characteristics to this bull. You can see the other my sketches. So whenever possible I just don't look at as a flat anything as a flat actually. Just think about the dimension of that particular sketch. So that dimension will is one of the very important part which will be give more what we can say liveness to your sketch. So see, very suggestive line. We are cover this part over here, and then I'm going to do the, so this part is going over here inside with the perspective here, and it's connecting through this part to leg actually. So these legs will come over here. You can have some few suggesting line, and this is the bone joint, and then it will be another the below another bone. And you can see these shapes will give more characteristics to wool. And then you just thick and thin this part actually, how much thick and thin you want. And this is something connecting, and then it is having some muscular part, and again this will go over here as it's go. So you can see this another leg actually. So that is also I'm just adding, and this both legs are come together and it stands something like this. So you can see this perspective. So we are matching that with while doing the detailed drawing, and we are structuring out this part. And because of this is in perspective now, so this Washinda is look this much now, and which is the little bit and this part now, always the Indian bull have this kind of bones kind of structure, because they are not that healthy as a foreign bulls actually. So that's why they have this kind of what we can say, not that muscular, but they are very thin kind of and bony kind of structure. So that will give the different characteristics as compared to other bulls. So, and their heights and their legs always be taller. They look taller actually, they're not that tall, but because of their thin, so they look more tall, and that will give characteristics to them. And this is the part it will depict, that is male. Female we call Gai actually, cow, and cow have different characteristics actually. So that is this part is less for cow. So that also I'll just show you this animal drawing series, how you can differentiate that part actually, and how you can quickly draw this kind of stuff. So you can see we have just used few detail line and we worked on the little bit more detail on this sketch. And the next level we just going to do the rendering. So rendering will be give, and this is the what I can say, this is the next level of correction phase when you do the you go along with the sketching and you do the more correction on your drawing, and it will be give more dimension. And you think when you are doing rendering, just think about the rotation of and the muscles of this particular animation. So what we will do, if you do that kind of rendering on top of it, that will give more dimension to your sketch. So see, I am doing the same way and just adding. So this part is straight a little bit, and this is going with the some angular shape, and again this is going some down shape. So I added shading very similar way. This is again going into perspective over here, going to here in perspective. Here it is touching to there, and again this part is coming out and it is going again down, and this is this part. This is the part actually which will be go to, it will show the characteristics. This is the this side, back side, front back leg. So which will be, we are going to add few shades over here, and this is giving entire weight on this part, these two legs. So how that will be, and this have some lines for this foot down to the foot area. So you can see the center line is there, and then just adding. So the next level correction, when we do the rendering, we can slowly do the other correction as well, and we will go to very close to that particular character or particular sketch. So this is the this is the little bit more detailed drawing. You can see here it is very rapid, and this is the which have character for this bull, and then this is the another box, and you can see the same lines which is coming here, these lines going there. Okay, and this is its horns, and this is his washinda, what call it washinda in Marathi. We just adding the line over here. So it is, this bull is forcefully doing stuck into sand or something like that. So that's why his angle is something like this, something in perspective like this, and this legs is hold on here, and this tails have these characteristics. So this is the angle which we will able to capture very quickly. Now we will go with the some level of detailing, not full detailing. Move here, and this is his mouth, and we will going to add that lines, render lines, how it is angles goes, and this is the part, this is the mouth below part, and this part, this below of mouth, it's connecting, and which have this kind of ropes is in his ear, and these two ropes are coming into perspective over here. Again, this is the, it's coming here, and this is the sand actually. So sand is everywhere because he just grunged through that sand actually. And then this is, we are going to add eyes over here, the another eyes which is in perspective, and then we are showing these connector lines over here, and this is this some level of dimension over here, and this is going to this perspective angle, where we are going to show is here and going into a little bit in perspective, and this part is in shadow. In photographs, I just refer a few photographs to do that, which is not clearly visible, so I just add through my memory a few lines. And this is his finger, so horns, this is another horns. Okay, and this is this part, top or shield part, which is we are going to draw over here. And this is, he folded his leg in this sand actually, so we just going to show that how he fold his leg into this sand. And this is the, some sand is here actually inside this, and then it will go this kind of perspective lines to back, then this kind of dimension. And as I said, we are seeing his top part. This is the top part. Even though any muscular bull also have a little bit bone kind of stuff into this area, which will be clearly visible through this his skin, and that is giving more characteristics to this bull. So just adding these lines, just completing this his backside leg, and then we are adding this more dimension lines to over here. This is the few lines which will be showing these legs connected, and this part is connected. So adding that angle or that lines or that dimension will be give you a sketch exactly the desired perspective. Otherwise that looks flat actually. So this CDI is entire, this part is in shadow, and I'm adding that perspective lines actually, how it is going over here. And very rapid and very quickly I'm showing this all these sketches. Actually this is not that detailed as the other sketch, where I'm taking my more own time and doing that kind of detailing. So here just to getting the idea actually how you can draw this kind of animal or this kind of bull drawing. So that's why I just kept it this kind of sessions. So I will explain along the we go with the different detailing, how you can quickly improve or how you can do this kind of sketching. So I think I'm going to stop this video now, so you can see the very rough level we have drawn this kind of drawing. So you do the practice. If you have any questions, you can add that in the comment section. So I'll try to answer that, and I'll try to give more tips and tricks how you can draw this kind of animal or how you can draw the drawing. You can see this is the yesterday's, this is foreign bull actually, not Indian bull. So through Pinterest I have taken the reference and I have drawn this. So this is a video also I'm going to upload, so you can see that, or it might be available. I'm going to have that link in description, so that also you can see. This is the human figure which will be available in my YouTube channel, so you can see that a video quick sketching or how you can draw the human figure. And this is the some rapid drawing, how I shown the process now. So here I am not going to that detail also. I just try to get different angle, different poses and different movement for this dog. So I just and this all I created through memory. It is not, I don't have any photo references over here. So through this block, through the some basic circles and square and triangle, something like that. This is again, I have taken the few references on the Pinterest and I sketch these bull sketches. So you can see this also. So this all the video I'm going to upload one by one on my YouTube channel, so you can get that refer. But the detailed video what I created right now, that is the process which I follow to draw something like animal drawing or some human figure or any other way sketch. So that kind of video I'll come with the explanatory with my voiceover. If there is a grammatical error, there is this might be the spelling mistakes or some pronunciation problems, so please bear me about that, because I'm not an English speaking English native speaker. So definitely there is a error. But I try to explain as much as knowledge I have, and which will be helpful for you if you want to design your career in the art, design, and the animation industry. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. For now, so this is the practice you do. You just put the questions you have. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.